Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Please don't mind my crazy hair. I'm just letting it dry before I head into the office today. But just a quick overview of last week. Honestly, pretty hectic. I got extremely sick right after I got my real estate license. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm still a little bit sick, a little congested. So that's just put a little hamper on everything. But I'm also dog sitting, so a little bit busy with that. Luna, the white dog in the background, will be here for a week. And she's really well behaved, and honestly, I love her, so it's going well. But last week, I had my first day of orientation with the brokerage I signed up for, Realty One Group Trilogy. And really, it was just getting my profile set up in their system, making sure I had access to the various systems, especially One University, which is the training platform that they use. And then today, I actually have my second day of orientation, which is why I'm heading into the office today. And I believe we're going to be working on my website, making sure my email's set up properly, and going from there. But I did also order my business cards last week, and I believe that those will be getting here today, which I'm really excited for. So I can start passing those out, and hopefully getting some leads. I also got my realtor designation from the local realtor association. It did cost a pretty penny, and I can go over the different fees I've had to pay just to get started in real estate and stuff in a different video. But I submitted my application. They got back to me the next day. I paid the fees, and now I'm a realtor instead of a real estate agent, which is a little bit. I'll go over that in the future, but um, I also have to complete an ethics course for the Realtor Association. It's required that you complete the ethics course every 3 years. And they said it's about 3 hours long, but completely online. I actually just started it yesterday, and it's super simple. Just making sure, obviously, their code of conduct and the different ethics that they require that you follow. I also have to complete an orientation for them as well. They scheduled that for September 12th. And I believe that's also a 3 hour program down at their office as well. But yeah, at this point, it's just learning as much as I can. The Realtor Association themselves offer a lot of training for new realtors on contracts, on generating leads, generating business. So I've been signing up for as much as I can, and all the ones that I can attend, just because at this point I want to learn as much as possible, so that I can better help my clients, obviously, in the future. I have been, working and creating different marketing materials and trying to develop different ways that I plan to prospect and do lead generation. But at this point, I still don't feel ready to actually have a listing meeting or a buyer meeting by myself without a mentor there or someone who can answer questions for me as well, other than the clients. So at this point, I think it's just learning as much as I can so that when I go and have these meetings, I look professional. I look like I know what I'm talking about, and I can provide the information that the clients are looking for. So yeah, I guess I'm about to do my hair real quick and head down to the office, and then I'll let you guys know how that goes.
It's a 16 buff in the dark.
All right, guys. So I actually just got home. I did go to my training, which was the whole. And JK, so my video actually stopped recording right at the beginning of that video. My video stopped recording. My camera stopped recording right at the beginning of that video. So this is actually the next day, but I'm kind of excited that that didn't work out because I'm getting to use my Blue Yeti mic, which I haven't used in quite some time. And yeah, so yesterday was another hectic day, like basically every day has been since I got my real estate license. I'm still a little sick as well. I don't know if you can hear that in my voice, but yesterday I had a meeting with he's kind of like an office manager or like the owner's right-hand man. He's retired, but kind of still helps out here and there. Well, I had a meeting with him at 11 a.m. and he canceled on me at 10 a.m. but told me to still go to the office because they were doing some sort of training and, you know, it would still be good for me to go. So I didn't mind going. I was excited. I mean, I'm excited to learn as much as I can. But I got there and I didn't see anyone. They were already in the meeting room. Everything had already started. So I felt a little awkward. But Aisha, who's the office manager, was the one hosting it. And she was really great, really nice to me and let me into the meeting and, you know, pulled me right into training. But I felt really awkward because I guess the training started at 10 a.m., not at 11. And then to top it off, I had to leave early because I actually had to go to my last class of my barber apprenticeship program. So a lot of exciting stuff happening in my life right now, a lot to be thankful for. But yeah, that apprenticeship program has been a long time coming. I actually went to barber school when I was out in Ohio, still living in Cleveland. And I ended up moving to California, back home. And I had the option here of doing either barber college or doing an apprenticeship program, which they didn't offer in Ohio. So I ended up choosing the apprenticeship program, which is basically you go to school once a week for a couple hours, and the rest of the time you actually work in a barbershop or in a hair salon. And yeah, so I went that route and I started that program almost a year and a half ago. So I'm really happy to finally be done with all of my classes. And then after this month, I only have 1 month longer of submitting my barbershop hours or my, you know, working hours before I can go take my state board exam here in California for that. So like I said, just a lot to be thankful for. I think I've mentioned in my past couple videos that I have a barbershop that I own and operate with my family. And even that we recently expanded and relocated. It was just me and my sister before in a little hair salon studio suite. And so now we have 6 chairs. My dad, who's retired and he was always been a barber as well, had his own shop a long time ago, came out to help us. So yeah, but anyway, back to the real estate stuff. So at that training, we ended up going over the residential listing agreement, which was quite boring. We were going over it line by line, but at the end of the day, it's really important and a lot of stuff that you need to know about it because basically that's what's giving you the contract to be able to sell someone's house, but also goes over a lot of the financials, the finances in terms of how you're going to get paid, how much you're going to get paid, what happens if, you know, the deal doesn't work out, if the seller doesn't want to sell, if for some reason the buyer keeps the transaction from closing. So it has a lot of just details, you know, what's included with the house. Is the refrigerator or the washer? Is there anything that the owner wants to take that you would expect to be included with the house? So a lot of really important stuff, but a lot of legal stuff that you gotta put up with and read and understand and be able to explain to clients. So yeah, just happy, I guess, to be learning, but some of the things can definitely be boring, so heads up for that. And then also, I just got my business cards in the mail. Super excited. That's the front of it. And hold on, let me open it so I can show you the back side. Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about the design itself. So once again, that's the front. I don't know if you can see it. And then this is the back. Kind of like the back better than the front. I feel like the front looks a little plain to me. I was going to go with a black background and different details, but it is what it is. I only ordered 100 of them, so once I go through them, I can change the design or even the material. Supposedly this is like an upgraded material, but I don't know if it was even worth the extra money. It kind of still feels cheap. But I've been waiting very long for that because I have all these different things that I'm ready to do and different ways that I want to promote myself and share my business cards. One of the things I purchased, I'm not 100% sure that's going to work, but at our barbershop, we always give out free drinks, free beer, free water bottles. And so I bought these little bottle tags. They say, stay hydrated in this hot real estate market. Call me for all your real estate needs. And then you put your little business card there and you just kind of hang it on the water bottles. So I talked to my family and they're fully supportive of me doing, you know, real estate and, you know, just being a realtor in general. So I plan to, as one of my business expenses for my marketing, be the one to buy all the water bottles for the business for all of the clients there. And I get to promote myself on it. I also bought these cute little mailers, in a way, postcards. They say big things happening on the front. You put your business card there, and then there's this really, nice message just letting people know that I'm a real estate agent now, and that I would really appreciate any referrals or for them to think of me the next time they go to buy or sell a property. And then the one behind that, sorry, I have so much stuff I've ordered, and I don't even know if I'm going to use it all, but I've just been excited. It's been a long time coming. There's always birthdays coming up in my family and people I know, and I never know what to get anybody, so I just made it a thing that I bought these little things that just say happy birthday to you. There's a spot for me to put a business card, and then there's a spot for me to put a gift card. So either Starbucks, I don't know, Target, anything really, depending on who it is and what they like. But I can hand those out to people for their birthdays and also get my little promos in there. People already know that's why I'm always hustling. So I gotta get my marketing in. And then, honestly, a little unprofessional, but I'll be right back. All right, so sorry about that. I also bought this little display that I'm going to be putting at our barbershop for people to grab business cards. And I think it's literally the cutest fucking thing. So, ta-da! So you slide one of your business cards up here, and then at the bottom, obviously you put like a little stack of them for people to grab. Really cute, simple, but I think it's eye-catching, and I hope that it gets a lot of people's attention. I have also a bunch of other stuff already on order that I can't wait for it to get here, because also at my barber station, since I am a barber, I plan to put other stuff that also grabs people's attention and just conversation starters. And I am a little shy in terms of door knocking and that stuff, and I know I gotta get over it. And don't get me wrong, tomorrow I have, actually with the same office manager, Aisha, I feel like she's really pumped and motivated to get me started, and I'm very thankful for her. She seems very smart and very dedicated to her job. But she reached out to me this morning and said, hey, basically, I want you here tomorrow because I have a couple buyers leads that I need you to start interacting with. And honestly, I'm beyond excited and beyond thankful for that. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, another video to see how that goes. But yeah, I guess I'm just excited to keep sharing this with you. It keeps me motivated. It keeps me accountable just making these videos, even if nobody watches them. But I love the excitement of trying to share what I'm doing, and hopefully it helps somebody else in the future, because I know that coming into this I was really nervous and it was hard to find stuff. Genuine things from people who weren't just trying to sell me to join their brokerage or, trying to make money off of me somehow selling me their courses or whatever. Like, for me, it's not about that at all. It's just to hopefully share my experience and get other people motivated about it if it's something that they want to do. But yeah, and something else I really want to share, just because, like I said, always got to do little shout outs. This is our barbershop shirt, Barberia Camba, and then it has like our little logo on the back for Instagram and stuff. But they let me use, we all decided it was okay for me to use the barbershop for me to take my headshots. So, like this little picture right here, they came out great, I think. But yeah, so I guess until next time, bye.